Welcome everybody. I'm Loretta, and today's video we're going to try to get you started off on the right foot. We're going to talk about what to do if you have something stressful or something that you're afraid of doing planned later in the day, how to get up and get ready for it and make it through a tough day. So let's start with the first tip. The first tip is when you get up to do some sort of physical movement. It could be walking, it could be stretching, it could be your normal exercise routine. But if you have a stressful appointment, meeting, a test that you have to take later, it would be good to get up in the morning and get some of that anxiety and stress out in an exercise program and to walk around. The most gentle way would be walking and stretching. But for those of you that are healthy and do have a regular exercise routine, this is not the day to skip. Do your normal workout routine. Number 2 is to be grounded. So if there is time when you're done exercising, take off your shoes and socks and actually put your feet on grass or soil or even, you know, the driveway outside your house. Try to ground yourself. Now, I have a grounding mat because there's not a whole lot of places to ground myself where I live. And also, we do get cold weather here. So, in those months when there's cold weather, I use my grounding mat. This is not sponsored in any way by Grounding Well, which is where I got my mat. But the grounding mat is a way for me to kind of get myself in alignment and feel calm before moving on to the more stressful tasks and events of the day. The next thing that you would want to do, and again, you're getting up early because you want to leave time to do all these things and not feel rushed. You want to write. So journal, write down what is on your mind and how you anticipate the day going. And if you notice that you're starting to go down a negative path, turn it around and ask yourself, but what if the best that could possibly happen happens? There have been times when I started going down the hole of all the bad things that can happen, and I needed to remind myself, but good things happen too. So, how would I like for this to turn out? And to start writing about what would happen if everything went right. If you believe in praying, prayer is also good, but if you want to term it, because you're not a spiritual person, as visualization, think about it that way. Visualize how the day could go. I will say this though, as someone that does go to church and pray, there have been many times when God has given me something I couldn't even imagine. So even if I said, what is the best that could happen, God was able to bless me with even more than that. Okay, after walking, after grounding, after writing, okay, if you can, you spent some time in nature, or maybe you have plants in your house that you can look at and appreciate. So again, it's an idea of centering yourself, finding a peaceful moment for yourself. For some people, it's lighting a candle and watching the flame burn so that you get in a very kind of relaxed, meditative Zen feeling and mindset before you head out of the house. Last thing to do, and if you want to, you can anchor this. I read Atomic Habits. If you want to anchor this habit to another habit, when I'm getting into my car and I'm putting on my seatbelt, because that's automatic for me, I always think about 3 things that I'm grateful for. So as I'm getting into the car, putting on my seatbelt before I head out of my garage, I'm thinking, what are 3 things that I'm grateful for? So for example, today was pretty simple. It's a beautiful day outside, so I don't have to contend with any, bad weather on the road. Also, I woke up today and my medicine is working, so I'm able to walk today. And I have a beautiful home and a beautiful family. So I am extremely blessed. And I was grateful for all of those things before I even left the house. Now, when you go out to do the stressful event, it is possible that you will start to feel annoyed or scared or angry. Those are the moments when you need to take a deep breath and pause. Just if you can, take a break, walk away from the stressful event or the stressful person. Bathroom breaks always work if you need to get away or escape a meeting that is making you want to tear your hair out. And by taking that pause, taking that breath, and reconnecting with all the stuff that you did in the morning where you took care of yourself and prepared yourself because you knew you were going to find something that was stressed out and you weren't looking forward to this very moment. Just inhale, recenter yourself, think about the candle, think about the flower that you might have looked at, think about grounding yourself. And once you feel centered again, then leave, go back into the stressful situation and try again. It could be that you're in the middle of a really difficult task. It could be that you're trying to install something or program something and it is just not working. You cannot figure out what is it? This should work. What is going on that it's not working? And those are the moments where instead of trying over and over and over again to do something that you've already tried and it's just not working, just step away, pause, breathe. Okay, I'm going to calm down. And then try again when you're calm. It is amazing how often now when you go back and try the same exact thing that you tried before, now it works. The difference is that you're calm and you've gotten out of that anxious, this is so annoying, why isn't this working mindset, and you've gone back to center. Now you're calm again. And so you can approach it with a calm mindset instead of a stressed out mindset. So I hope that helps for you today. All of that self-care in the morning really pays off when you do encounter something stressful in your day. Some of you have very stressful jobs. Some of you have stressful people that you have to interact with. I hope these tips help you. And if you have any comments about trying these tips, or if you already use these tips, please put a comment. And also, for those of you that like to get regular tips and my goal is to provide you with help just to make your life more enjoyable, more relaxed, calm, and just the best life that you can possibly have. Subscribe and also tell me what other types of topics you are interested in. Thank you and have a wonderful Friday.